Beautiful. All right. Thanks so much for joining me for a 75-minute yoga class. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 and 2 yoga, 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, remember that you can modify a posture, you can do something else, or you can skip it entirely. Yoga can be challenging at times, but we're never going to a point of pain, a point where we could cause harm to ourselves or others. For the sun salutes, you'll come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. If you'd like to set a dedication or intention for your practice, you're welcome to do so now. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, a sun salute. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift, back flat. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, lean forward, hug your elbows in and lower down halfway. Inhale, push up into a back bend. You can do up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor, or cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you, come down onto your knees instead, take a child's pose, sink your hips down as you stretch your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, look forward, arms with your ears root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, go down with a flat back. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, hands to floor. You can step back into a plank or tabletop and we'll hold here for a moment. If the chaturanga where you lower down and do a back bend does not feel good for your body, skip it, go straight from your plank or tabletop directly into your down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down, hover just above the floor. Inhale, push up into a back bend, chest up, shoulders down, neck long. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog, or sink your hips down for child's pose. Either way, make your arms long, spread your fingers wide, root down through all 28 knuckles and the space between your index finger and thumb so that you're not putting all of your body weight on your wrists. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, biceps with ears, back flat, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back, high plank, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, your up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Good. If you're doing child's pose, try to get your hips to the heels. If you are doing down dog, hips to the ceiling, heels to the floor. If your heels do not naturally touch the floor, you can try taking a wider stance. And if you have tight hamstrings, micro bend your knees to take weight away from the backs of your legs. Otherwise, press your thighs back, lift your hips up, push the floor away from you. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Wonderful, that's our little warm up. We will now hop into 26 and 2 yoga. Come to the middle of your mat with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. 2 sets of pranayama, standing deep breathing start now. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, bring your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate. Meditate and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. HA sound. Head back. Arms forward. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you, arms forward, elbows touching to the wall in front of you. Inhale, head down, breathe in through your nose, down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. As you exhale, open your mouth wide, like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Keep the weight in your heels, thighs contracted, glutes contracted, stomach in. Exhale, head up, weight stays in the heels, hips a little forward, abdominal wall in, shoulders down, elbows up, elbows touch. Inhale, keep the elbows lifted, just the neck and arms move, lower body stays still like a statue. Exhale, head up, so just your head drops back. No backward bending, keep shoulders over hips, back flat, hips over heels, weight in the heels. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push the air out. Inhale, head down. So make this the deepest breath so far. Breathing into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down. Let's make this the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push and squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Glue all of your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, stomach in, grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose, lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth, slowly push your head back, reach your arms forward, keep exhaling, elbows touch. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, full lungs. Exhale, head up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch, 1. Inhale, head down. Use the full 6 seconds to inhale. Take in more and more and more air. Exhale, head up. Use the full 6 seconds to exhale. Synchronize your breath with your body movements. Elbows touch when your lungs are empty. Inhale, head down. I'll do a few with you. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Elbows touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in 1 more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Let us continue. Ardha Chandrasana with Tadasana, half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, stretch up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, push your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, stomach in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember it's the first posture of the day and there's no rush. Know where you have to be, nothing you have to prove to yourself or anyone else. All you have to do is breathe in and out through the nose. That's a wonderful gift that you have given yourself and nobody can take it away from you. Keep the weight in your heels, press your hips forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back, stomach in, big stretch up, and slowly drop to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe in and out through your nose. If at any point in class you find that you can't breathe, you're holding your breath, or you have to like pant through your mouth, that might be a sign that you've gone a little bit too far. You want to be able to breathe slow and steady through the nose the whole time, especially when we exhale through the nose slowly. We bring the body into a parasympathetic nervous system response, telling the body that there's no need to fight, flight, or freeze. And this has real world applications outside of yoga too. If you can learn to breathe in yoga, it's a little bit easier to breathe outside of your practice. Scoop your right hip a little forward, left shoulder a little forward, weight in the heels, biceps with ears, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the day. Take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open. Relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck. Lower back, middle back, upper back, bend your total spine. Backward bending, keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward. Now bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up, stomach in, lengthen. Exhale, stomach in, fold. Arms to your ears, hands to floor, drop your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Tadasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath, step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with a smiling, happy face. It's kind of poetic. Keep pulling, keep stretching, keep breathing. Find your edge, roll forward, play around a little bit, lift your hips up, push your knees back, stretch your spine down. Good, change, come on up, biceps with ears, chin away from the chest. Knees can bend as you lift up, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, inhale, arms overhead, sideways, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight grip, palms flat, no room for lighter air between the biceps, arms, and ears. Press your heels down, pull your abdomen in, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly drop to the right, push your hips to the left, breathe. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room. Push your left heel into the floor, push your right heel into the floor. Get a little bit deeper at the end, come down, push. Weight in the heels, come down, push. Chin away from the chest, come down, push. Change, inhale to come up. Stop in the middle, reset, hips forward, arms back, big stretch up. Slowly drop to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe, mouth closed, eyes open, focus forward. If your eyes are wandering, your mind is wandering, let this be some time just for you. Weight in the heels, hips forward, arms back. Push your right hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener, keep your eyes open, relax your head back, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and bring your arms back with your ears. So whole spine back bending, whole front of the body stretching. Notice if knees or elbows are bending a little bit, come up, lock your legs, squeeze your tush, push stomach, thighs, hips forward, chest up, eyes open, push your hands away from your face. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, stretch. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Hands to floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set, what's still a little tight, there's no right or wrong. right? Still just checking in with your body at the beginning of class. Tadasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath, stuck on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Change, come up, hinge at the hips. You want to scoop the lower ribs up as you lengthen. Beautiful, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Awkward Mutasana, step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, insides of your feet perfectly parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels, sit down halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in and lean your upper body back. Depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles, suck it in, hold it in tight, a little bit more weight back into your heels. Now lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change, inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide, come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling and then bend your knees and sit down. Lean back, touch your head and hips to an imaginary wall behind you. Lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below chair level. Change, last part, keep your arms there, triceps tight, shoulders soft. Squeeze your knees together, keep the insides of your feet parallel. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body, go slow. You can stop whenever you want or keep sitting all the way down. Squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight. From the side, looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, knees together. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down, take a breath. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, hip width distance, insides of your feet, perfectly parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. So you can stick your butt out and fold forward. Just make sure you're looking forward, not down the whole time. From here, start to lift the upper body off the lower body, stomach in. Your arms are your counterbalance. Reach your arms forward, move your hips back a little bit more, lift your chin up, chest up. Change, come on up, keep your arms there, push your hips forward, spread your toes wide, come up maximum on your tippy toes, concentrate, meditate, levitate, stretch up, and sit down. Pull the abdomen in rather than sticking your butt out, tuck your tailbone under, try to temporarily eliminate any curvature in your spine, heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down. Change, last part, come on up, still breathing. Squeeze your inner thighs, knees together, squeeze your tush. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time, go down to a count of 10 in your head. Stop when there's still a gap between your hips and your heels. So rather than resting all the way down, you're staying nice and lifted. Change, slowly come up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down. Eagle pose, Garasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, right under left, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. You can interlock fingers, grab a thumb, or grab your shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug, eventually hands in prayer. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, stay down there, lean back and bring your right leg over your left leg as high as possible, right over left, cross twist, and eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit down, upper body back at the end. Good, change feet together, arms up. Let's do the left side. Swing your left arm, zoom under your right arm. Notice if your hands are going to the right of your face. Keep in mind I'm not mirroring you. You're gonna bring your hands to the left and drop the right shoulder down. Pull elbows down, sit down, just like awkward chair pose. Stay down there, lift your chest and bring your left leg over your right leg, cross twist, and eventually wrap your foot. On this side, knees to the left and upper body to the right. You want wrists, elbows, knees, ankles all in one line. Shift the weight back into your heel, move your hips back and down, elbows down, stomach in, lean your upper body back. Do a little back bend. Good, change feet together, arms up, right to second set. Swing right arm under left arm, bicep under tricep, on the side, hands to the right, left shoulder down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring right leg over left leg, hamstring over quadricep, cross twist, squeeze and breathe. Left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward. You want wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one line. Sit a little lower, breathe a little slower, upper body back at the end. Good, change feet together, arms up. Last one, here we go. Swing left arm under right arm, pull the elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg. Push the top leg into the bottom leg. Think about bringing right knee to right, left knee to left, right elbow to right, left elbow to left. Press the palms flat, pull the elbows down, sit down a little lower, upper body back at the end. Good, change feet together, arms up. Slowly arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Okay. Standing head to knee, Dande Mana Jani Shrasana. I'm going to take it easy in these ones, but I will walk you through it. Standing head to knee, shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, pull your abdomen in, option to stay here, or as you're ready, round down, and eventually pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid. Concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken, you have no knee. If you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower, standing leg locked. If both legs lock your legs, lock your arms, puff up your chest, stomach in, and then bend elbows down, stomach in. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles, lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change. Arms straight, bend the right leg, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right leg, big toe points forward, breathe, lift your left leg up, flex your toes back. Don't stop breathing. Option to stay here, or as you're ready, round down. So sometimes when we balance on one leg, we get kind of serious, we grit our teeth, we hold our breath, we huff and puff. Make sure that your face is relaxed and you can breathe through your nose. If you have a grip on your foot, you know your right leg is locked. Inhale, slowly, gently lift your left leg up. To real kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. This is a wonderful way to stretch your calf and Achilles. The standing leg is bending and wobbling a lot. Think about lifting your hips up so your knee is over your ankle rather than your big toe. If both legs lock and the side legs make an L like Linda, then bend your elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Hold and breathe. Good, change, take your time. As you reverse out, you can put your hands on your back, do a little back bend, or knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, round down and pick up your right foot, webbing to webbing grip, concentrate, meditate, don't forget to have fun. When you're ready, slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Wherever you are is perfect. Hold, breathe, breathe through the nose. Whenever you're ready, slowly reverse out. Last one, shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, round down and pick up your left foot. Like you're about to help your best friend over a fence, even your thumbs under your foot. Push your right big toe down, pull your abdomen in, keep your face relaxed, and when you're ready, lift your left leg up. If both legs lock from the side legs, make an L like Linda, bend your elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles slowly. Tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Whenever you're ready, slowly reverse out. Good for you. Standing boat pulling pose, Dande Mana, Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up. Elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear, right hip down, knees together, hips in line. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin and shoulder, take a breath, stretch up. And when you're ready, slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. Take your time. At first, you just want to find a place where you can balance. Breathe and back bend. Keep your chin and chest lifted. Abdominal wall can relax a bit. As you're ready, start to bring the body down and the leg up. See the foot come directly over the top of your head from the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up. In other words, 2 shoulders in line. Touch your chin to your shoulder blade, scapula stretching away from the body. Good. Kicking and stretching equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Kick yourself up, slow with control. Feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up, out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your right arm up and back with your ear. Push your left hip forward, knees together, hips in line. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin and shoulders, stretch up. And when you're ready, slowly kick into your hand. Good. Simultaneously, reach your right arm forward. Take your time, keep your chin and chest lifted. You're kicking in 2 directions. You're kicking back and you're kicking up. So from the side, your knee starts to draw a circle. If this posture hurts your elbow or knee, think about kicking up more than you're kicking back. You're reaching the right arm forward as you relax the left shoulder back. So you're really opening through the chest and shoulder where a lot of us carry tension. You're also strengthening through the kicking leg, right? That hamstring, that calf and that glute are working really hard. And in the standing leg, the quadricep muscle working really hard. Slowly body down to parallel, big toe to the ceiling. Reach your arm forward one more time. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. This is the cardiovascular part of class, and I found particularly talking and practicing at the same time sometimes does not lend itself to slow breaths in and out through the nose. And I really do want to practice what I preach about, like prioritizing your breath through the nose. So if I'm taking it easy in postures, that's just because I've found that I'm starting to breathe through my mouth. Second set, standing bow pulling pose. Bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, knees together. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. Take your time, slowly bring the body down more, leg up more, reach your arm forward, try to touch the wall in front of you. Keep the chin and chest lifted, final 10 seconds, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, kick yourself up slowly with control, feet together, arms down. Last one, bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, at the ankle, thumb with your index, knees together, right arm up and back, lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Standing bow pulling pose, a bow like an archery. Iyengar says body is the bow, posture is the arrow, target is the soul, right? All of these postures, the goal is self-realization, getting to know yourself better, getting to love yourself more. Make this posture an expression of that. Left hip down, right hip back, reach your arm forward, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, kick yourself up, slow with control. Great, right away, come to the back of your mat, Tadasana, balancing stick, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs and lean back. Step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, stretch. And when you're ready, come down like a slow moving seesaw. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. So from the side, body makes a T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch and stretch and stretch. Change, good. Left foot down, right foot back, big stretch up, stomach in. Step your left foot forward, move your right hip forward, stretch. And when you're ready, tilt. So it's a short posture. You don't want to delay in coming into it, but you also don't want to fling yourself into it, right? Arms and legs are strong, core is tight, chest down, chin forward, leg up, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down, take a breath. There's a quote from a Nirvana song, hurry up or take your time. The choice is yours, but don't be late. And that is what I think about often in this posture. Second set, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, step your right foot forward, so don't be late, lock both legs, stretch. And when you're ready, come down without letting the left hip lift, right? You want to keep the left hip down, hips and armpits facing the floor, body down, leg up, leg up, leg up, lengthen and stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, stomach in, lean back, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch, and tilt. So you don't have to come down all the way, right? You could stay here and stretch, or you could come down and stretch. Shoulder blade, scapula stretching away from the body, right hip down, squeeze your palms, squeeze your butt, stomach in, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that, come to the top of your mat. You can face the long side of your mat for the next three postures. I will continue to face you. Standing, separate leg stretching, Dandayamana Bikapapada, Paschimottanasana. Inhale your arms over your head, nice big side stretch. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor, turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Good. Grab your heels from behind, step on all 10 fingers. You can also grab the outsides of your feet or start with your hands on the floor in front of you. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with a smiling, happy face. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your legs. Touch your head to the floor in between your feet. If your head's not yet touching the floor, take a little bit of a bigger step. If your forehead's easily touching the floor, take a little bit of a smaller step. Roll forward, lift your hips up, full stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, come on up, press the hips forward, lift from the lower ribs as you come up. Good, step your right foot back to the place, arms up, and slowly with control, arms down, stand tall. Second set stretching, I'll show you from the side, arms overhead sideways. Step your right foot to the right, the step that works for you, arms down parallel to the floor, toes in, heels out, chest up, go down. Keep your arms stretching apart as you go down, fingertips and periphery. If your knees or spine are bending, start with your hands on the floor in front of you. Walk your hands forward as much as you need until you can lift your hips up, push your knees back, almost arch your spine, lock your legs. If you have a grip on your feet, whether that's the pinky toes or the heels, bend your elbows back, elbows to calf, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine. Now start to play around, roll forward, find your edge, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your legs. First the leg stretching, then the hip stretching, lower spine, whole body stretching, 360-degree angle stretching, coccyx to toes, coccyx to forehead. Touch your forehead to the floor in between your feet. If your forehead's not yet touching the floor, take a bigger step, roll forward again, full stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Good, change, come on up, take your time. No rush as you lift. Step your right foot back to the place, arms up, and slowly arms down. This is always a nice opportunity to drink water. Okay. Triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your right leg and lunge. And bounce a couple times to warm up the hips and knees. Sit as low as you can. Push your hips forward, lean back, keep your spine straight in the middle, and move your arms at the same time. Eventually elbow in front of the knee, but you don't want to collapse down. You also don't want to stay all the way lifted. The goal here is to get a nice 45-degree angle from your ankle all the way to the crown of your head. Look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, breathe. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, bend your right knee to sit down more, turn and twist. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change. Rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, so beautiful. Right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. You can bounce a couple times again to warm up the hips and knees. Sit as low as you can, lean back, already stretch your arms apart and move your arms at the same time. Aim your fingertips towards your big and second toe, but don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, stomach in. Push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, turn and twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change. Rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, right foot back, arms up, and slowly arms down, stand tall. Second set, triangle, arms up, palms together. Step your right foot to the right, a nice generous step. Be generous with yourself. Press your hips forward, lean back, reach your arms apart. Turn your right foot out. Make sure your 2 heels are in line. You can turn your left toes in or move your left hip a little forward too, if that helps. Bend your right knee, sit down, lean back, and move your arms elbow in front of the knee. Aim your fingertips between your big and second toe. Again, don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Stomach in, look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down. Push your left hip forward and down, push your right knee back, bring your right rib cage forward, left rib cage back, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge, sit as low as you can, lean back and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling, look up, stretch up, tricep muscles tight. Actively reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, bend your left knee, drop your right hip, open your hips, sit a little lower, breathe a little slower, stomach in, turn and twist. Right rib cage back, right ear back, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, good for you, right foot back, arms up, and arms down. Let that one go. Standing separate leg, head to knee, Dandayamana Vikaptapada, Janushrasana. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together, only cross your thumbs. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, 3 to 4 feet. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to one side of the room. If you're on the long side of your mat, you'll face the back of your mat. Turn your back left toes in. Push your left hip forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line. Backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and you go down, chin to chest, stomach in, round your spine, touch your forehead and knee together, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips beyond your big and second toe, bring maximum weight to your right front foot, right hip up, left hip forward, 2 hips in line, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, go slow, left hip forward, left shoulder forward, full stop at the top. When you're ready, pivot on your heels. Uncross your heels. I'm gonna face you, turn your back toes in, move your right hip forward, left rib cage back, stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. This is a posture to be careful of if you have a history of slip discs or an otherwise achy back. We are really opening through the lower back as we compress the abdominal wall. To touch your forehead and knee together, know that you can take a bigger step. You can bend your front leg, tuck your chin to your chest eventually, put your forehead on your knee, but you're never forcing your body. Shift your weight to your left foot, left hip up, right hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lift your kneecaps, lock your legs, hands together. Change, go slow, right hip forward, squeeze your right glute, right hip forward, chin to chest, head up, last. Good. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second set, head to knee, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, maybe other thumb on top, keep palms flat, wrists straight. Step your right foot to the right, nice big step. Pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and you go down. Round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave.
Chin to chest, stomach in, bend your front leg, touch your knee and head together. And the second set, maybe try keeping your hands together, like maybe just the thumbs crossed, maybe palms together, not because you have to, but because you can. It's really the spirit of this class. And remember that this posture is all about compression. You're squeezing into your abdominal wall. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, squeeze your left glute, press your left hip forward, push your right foot into the floor, full stop at the top. Pivot on your heels to the front of your mat or other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, move your right hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. I was talking to a guy friend of mine who's a runner yesterday, and he was talking about how he can touch his hands to his toes. So he was like, I'm good on flexibility. And I was like, can you touch your head to your knee? And he was like, excuse me? And I was like, can you touch your head to your knee? And he could not do it. Touching your fingers to your toes is often just a sign that you have a long torso. Touching your head to your knee, right? That is true extension to the spine, compression to the abdominal wall. When you touch your forehead to your knee, or even if you get it close together, right? You're rounding your whole upper body over half of your lower body. So good for spinal mobility and core strength. Push your forehead into your knee, lock your legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, head up, last. When you're ready, pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat for tree pose, Tadasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Heel to costume, slowly, gently. Let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape, never force your body. You can bring one or both hands together, namaskar. Elbows down, spine straight, take a slow inhale through your nose. And a slow exhale through your nose. Good, change, right leg down. Shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, and lift your left leg up, heel to costume. Slowly, gently let your left knee drop into a lotus shape. You can bring one or both hands together. Elbows down, spine straight, stomach in, breathe. Change, left leg down, toes down, Pada Mutasana. Pick a spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Don't move your eyes. Helps with concentration, meditation, focus, and balance on and off your yoga mat. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. This time your foot can be anywhere above your knee, anywhere in the middle of your thigh. You can bring one or both hands together. Option to stay here. Sometimes just looking to the floor is enough. Or when you're ready, fold forward. The other thing to keep in mind is 90% of vision is periphery, so you can look at one spot and still be aware of your surroundings. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down on your left heel. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand, palms together, namaskar, elbows down, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. When you're ready, hands to floor, you can come up on 2 feet or push your hands into the floor, lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Good, change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, and lift your left leg up, heel to costume, let your left knee. And keep in mind, this side might feel different from the other side, right? So you wanna go slow with control. You can bring one or both hands together. If your foot's prone to sliding, hold on to your foot on the way down. And as you're ready, fold forward. Sometimes just going down halfway is enough, right? Sets the intention. And if you just simply put your hands on the floor, it's a really nice side seat stretch. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down on your heel. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. You can bring one or both hands together, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. Not today for me. When you're ready, hands to floor, lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg. You can come up on 2 feet or press your hips forward to reverse out. Whew. Okay, good. Change, left leg down. Honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We are on the floor for the rest of class, just adjusting our camera angle. Okay. Wonderful. Bring your heels together. Let your toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Savasana is a gas station. Let it fill you up. When your limbs are close together like this, you don't have to work very hard to pump fresh blood and oxygen through the body. It's a truly restorative posture. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Breathe in. And empty out. Notice where you might be holding on to some tension in your body. See if you can just slowly let it go with the exhale breath. You set an intention or dedication at the beginning of class, what in Sanskrit is called a sankalpa. You can return to your sankalpa here for a moment, breathing with that. Okay, let's continue. Vana Mutasana, wind removing pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head, tuck your chin in, look down the center line of your body, squeeze and breathe. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out to the left, down towards your shoulder, avoid your rib cage. Notice if your right leg is not touching the floor. Try flexing your right toes back to your face to keep the right calf on the floor. Change. Left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. Squeeze your knees together and down, keep your head on the floor. Without lifting your head, tuck your chin in a little bit, look down the center line of your body, fold and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down, eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, draw your knee towards your armpit. It is possible to overdo it. Notice if you're leaning way to the right, try to keep your right left shoulder, left glute, left leg on the floor. Change, right leg down, left leg lift up, pull your knee out and down, push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Tuck your chin in slightly. You're really lengthening through the neck spine as you open the hips and chest. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other. And in all three parts of this posture, you are very much on purpose, putting pressure on the lower abdomen. This posture is called wind removing pose for a reason. And it's particularly useful during seasonal transitions and as we look to the holiday season to come, right? This is a great posture if you ever have a little too much Halloween candy or pumpkin pie. Its posture is good for digestion. Squeeze and breathe. And change. Arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, skip the sit up, roll off to the side, meet on your abdomen. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. All right, turn, lie on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor, beautiful. Use 100% spine strength. Come up halfway only. Elbows stay bent, they make an L, a 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your elbows to your hips, big toes to the back wall, fingertips point forward, all 5 fingers together, hands are flat, not cupping. Don't forget about your cobra's tail, keep your feet together, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt. Push feet, hips, and hands down, now look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up, and change. Slowly with control, lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, bring your chin forward, place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders so your elbows point up, zip up your legs, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. It's a really great heart opener, right? It's really good for strengthening the back. This posture and the next 3 are called the spine strengthening series. To me, like this is why I really practice yoga, right? These postures give us a good quality of life. They help you to like sit up tall, stand up tall, walk upstairs with ease, right? You're strengthening all of the muscles that surround your spine, almost to the end. Keep your neck long, shoulders down, legs locked, lift your chest. Good, change, slowly lower down, look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, heels open. This is an inverse open to the hips and shoulders, especially with toes together and heels open. And as you look left and right, it's a gentle twist and stretch through the neck spine. Locust Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you as best you can, right, left, right, left. One day pinky fingers touch, but hands never overlap. Spread your fingers wide. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. Stretch your big toe to the back wall, squeeze your glute, lock your leg, lift your heel up. Change right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point left toes, and lift your left leg up. Notice if the hip wants to lift up a lot, right? Drop your left hip down, spiral your inner left thigh up so the sole of the foot is flat to the ceiling. Stretch back and lift up. Change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin in, knock down. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you. Spread your fingers wide. Zip up your legs, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt. Point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up. You can do it. Struggle a little harder, don't give up. Mouth down, shoulders down, roll forward, lift your legs up. Change, slowly lower down. Bring your arms out, look to the right, left ear on your mat. Breathe through your nose. Picture highly oxygenated blood flowing through your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, all the way into your fingertips. Okay, bring your chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you. One big pinky finger set. Lock your right leg. Point your right toes. Lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift up. 5. Point your toes. 4. Stretch back. 3. Shoulders down. 2, 1. Change right leg dip. Relax right leg. Lock your left leg. Point your left toes. Lift your left leg up for 10. Hip down. 9. Eyes open. 8. 7, push your hands back, roll forward. 5, lift up. 4, hold. 3, lift up. 2, 1, change. Left leg down, grand finale, mouth down, mouth on your mat, neck long. Bring your arms a little closer, hyper flexible, folks. Micro bend your elbows here. Use your tricep strength. Shoulders down, mouth down, zip up your legs, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, lift both legs up. You can do it, mouth down, shoulders down, triceps tight. Squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, lift your thighs up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Bring your arms out, releasing the tourniquet effect. Look to the left and let that one go. Pranay Shalabhasana, full locust. Chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs, toes, and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up, and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a 747, taking off beautiful. Just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow. Keep your knees, feet together, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes. Now lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right, left ear on your mat. Maybe whole left ear on your mat, maybe not, right? Slowly over time as we look left and right, the neck spine starts to stretch out. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, perpendicular to the body, toes, heels, knees together, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up and lift. This posture is so good for strengthening your back muscles, also a really nice opening through the chest and shoulder. And keep in mind the sequence of this series is really smart, right? So in Cobra, we lifted the chest, in Locust, we lifted the legs, and now in Full Locust, we're lifting chest and legs at the same time. Try to lift everything up, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down with control, tuck in your wings, look to the left and let that one go. Send deep belly breaths in and out through your nose to massage the front of your body. Breathe deep into any point of tension. So we lifted the chest in Cobra, the legs in Locust, chest and legs in Full Locust. In standing bow pulling pose, we connected one foot to one hand
And now in floor bow, for the first time, we're going to connect both hands and feet together. Chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers, start with your knees and feet close together. Squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up towards the ceiling and start to kick into your hands. Good, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. You can roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips. This posture is also good for digestion, which I'm reminded of on a day like today where my stomach has been kind of upset, right? This posture is good for digestion. It's a great chest and shoulder opener, and you're strengthening the whole back of your body, your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, your spine. Point your toes, look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes. Thumbs with index fingers, start with knees, feet close together, wrist straight. Squeeze your tush, point your toes, look up and kick into your hands. Try to get your thighs off the floor. Notice if your knees are way wider than your hips. Try to squeeze the inner thighs together. Notice if your wrists are bending. Use a little bit more upper fingertip strength. Bring the insides of your wrists closer together. Wrist straight, wrist elbows, shoulders in line. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up, kick and kick and kick. Good, change, lower down. Look to your left, right ear on your mat. Let that go. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up. Come to the top of your mat for fixed firm Supta. Start in tabletop, open your knees and feet, and as you're ready, you're going to start to walk your hands back. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you until one day you can sit between your heels. If you can sit between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet, bend your right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are is just perfect. You want a gentle stretch through your toes, ankles, knees, quads, and hips, but never a point of pain. Change. Put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, head up last, very nice. Turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So my stomach has been upset all day. I ate something that I know upsets my stomach, but I did it anyways out of convenience, and I've been paying the price. But it occurred to me, before class, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. And then it occurred to me when we were doing wind removing pose, which is about digestion, right? I was like, oh, I actually haven't thought about my upset stomach for the last 40 minutes, right? Sometimes throughout our day, we'll fixate on a problem or a sensation in our body. And then sometimes, for me at least, there's something so liberating about a yoga practice where you can just kind of let that stuff go, even the stuff in your physical body, right? You kind of forget about it for a minute. And I think actually intentionally breathing through the nose does help with things such as stomach aches. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat, second set, sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, open your feet and eventually sit down between your heels. Option to stay here or put your hands on your feet, right elbow, left elbow, head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your other elbow on top, hold and breathe. And change. Put your hands on your feet. Press yourself up with control. Slowly come out of the posture. Turn around, Savasana. Bikram, for all of his quotes, had some really good pieces of Bikram, for all of his flaws, has to me some good quotes or pieces of nuggets of insight. And one of them at teacher training, he would say, students will come in complaining of a right knee ache, and by the end of class, they can't remember which knee it is. And of course, that's not always the case, but I do think, again, there can be something so healing about this yoga, not just in the physical body, but in the emotional, psychological, spiritual body as well, where we just get to kind of leave our problems at the door off of our yoga mat and just enjoy our own company for a while.
Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Pramasana. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, chin away from your chest, stomach in, stretch up, and go down with control. You can put one or both hands on the floor, or touch forehead to floor first, little fingers to floor. Tilt your pinky fingers down. Try to get elbows and wrists off the floor. Just the knife edges of the pinky fingers touch the floor. The rest of the arms are in there. Slide your pinky fingers forward, sink your hips down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up, chin away from the chest, biceps with ears. You can also push yourself up, arms down, turn around, Savasana. So you can always walk yourself in and out of that posture. Do try to come in and out of it with a flat back rather than like a rounded spine. You want to think about scooping your chest up. Similarly, if the sit-ups don't feel good for you, skip the sit-ups, roll off to the side. So there's lots of different ways to get in and out of postures and to transition from posture to posture. Keep that in mind. So you're welcome to roll off to the side here, or legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okay, come to the back of your mat. Second set, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, maybe other thumb on top, stretch up and go down. So no matter how you go in and out of this one, go down with a flat back. Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. You want a neutral neck. So you're not like jutting your chin all the way out, but you're also not tucking your chin to your chest. Forehead to floor, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up, stomach in. Good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Enjoy the stretch. Okay, come to the top of your mat, Camel Pose or deepest back bend. Woohoo! Stand up, Camel Pose on hump day. Yes, stand on your knees 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, lift your nose and chin, and when you're ready, let your head go back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels, push stomach, thighs, hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, look for your toes behind you. When you're ready, put your hands on your back, press yourself up carefully with control, head up last, stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. That posture stretches the whole front of our body, including the solar plex nervous system, this big bundle of nerves kind of like just below the ribs. And sometimes that can make us feel some sort of way, right? You might have like an emotional response to it or like a physical response or even a shift in consciousness. And just know that all of that is normal. That bundle of nerves wants to be stretched out. Almost think of it like, you know, when you have a bunch of cords that are kind of like messy under your desk and from time to time you have to untangle them. That's kind of how I think of what we're stretching when we stretch this out, but it can be a little like uncomfortable or weird or laborious in the process, similar to like untangling cords. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Second set, you can open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. And if you have tight knees, you can roll up your mat so that there's extra padding underneath your knees. From here, place your hands on your lower back. Maybe think about bringing elbows close together behind you. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back. When you're ready, go back halfway, freeze in the middle. And from there, right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. You can always keep your hands on your back too. Press your hips forward, chest up, head back, hold and breathe.
Good. And when you're ready, place your hands on your back, change, press yourself up, stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Letting everything stretch out. Let the floor hold you up. Well, let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Okay, come to the middle of your mat for rabbit Savasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, big stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly with control go down. So in camel, we did a back bend, and now in rabbit, we're doing a forward fold. These are complementary postures. Forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor, reach back, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, pull your abdomen in, round your spine. Head change, hips down first, slowly pull yourself out so that your head comes up last. Very nice, turn around, Savasana. You might notice that your spine moves in one direction a little bit more easily than the other. So for example, camel pose has always been easier for me than rabbit, might be the opposite for you. This is something to notice but not favor. Often the postures that are the most difficult for us are the ones that our bodies need the most. You just want to be slow and consistent. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okay, come to the middle of your mat, second set, sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go intentionally slow. So anytime you round your spine, right, you want to go in and out of it slowly with control. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up, lift your shoulders up away from the ears, lock your arms, hips forward, heels together, breathe. When you're ready, hips down, change, go slow, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana. Let that one go. Okay, legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. We're gonna do 2 quick sets of head to knee with stretching, Janu Shavasana. Right leg out, left leg in, touch your left heel to your costume. Sole of left foot should push into inner right thigh bicep. Make sure that your leg is not on top of your foot. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, hold and breathe. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, 2 legs make an L, stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, put your forehead on your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing, under the ball of your foot, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, right elbow down, right shoulder down, roll into the right. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping, sit up, stay here and stretch up. Otherwise, lay down and sit up. Mutasana stretching, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if that helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, puff up your chest, lock your legs, and then fold forward, stomach to thighs, pull, chest to knees stretch, one day toes and head touch. Change, come on up, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Second set, right leg out, left leg in, 2 legs make an L, a 90-degree angle, no wider. In some versions of this posture, the leg is way far out, but in Bikram's version, the hips are square. Arms overhead sideways, turn to your right, chin to chest, put your forehead on your knee. If it's easy to touch your forehead and knee together with a bent leg, keep going. If your leg is straight, keep going. Lock your leg, elbows down, stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left, lock your knee.
Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, big stretch up. Turn to your left, chin to chest, put your forehead on your knee. So think about bringing the right rib cage down, left rib cage up. Notice if your right hip or right knee are way off the floor, bring the right hip and knee down, shoulders back and down, stomach in. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. Option to stay here or lay down and sit up. Stretching, Mutasana, bend your knees up onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, thumbs on top, scoot your butt back, right, left. So again, knees can stay bent if that helps you fold with a flat back. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out even more, lock your legs, puff up your chest and fold. Rather than pulling and tugging on the spine, think about lengthening. Stomach to thighs pull, chest to knees stretch, one day toes and head touch. Change, come on up, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Heels on the floor. Okay, turn, come to the middle of your mat for final spinal Ardha. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to your left knee corner, right arm close behind you like a second spine, left arm up and over, push your knee out of the way, grab your left knee with your left hand, heel and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over your right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand close behind you for balance. You can also reach behind you. Try to catch your left thigh with your right hand. Keep your spine straight, chest up. Feel each and every vertebrae twisting like beads in a necklace. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good. Change, unwind, swap out your legs. Bend your right leg on floor. Touch left heel to right knee. And also keep your right leg straight out in front of you. Left arm close behind you. Right arm up and over. Grab your right knee with your right hand. If you can't grab your knee yet, grab your mat instead. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over, left shoulder twist. Notice if you're leaning back or to one side, actively walk your left hand, left fingertips behind you, push down to lengthen the spine. If you can balance here, then take your left hand off the floor, grab your right thigh with your left hand. Keep the right knee down, left foot down, point your right toes. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good. Change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. 26 into yoga, 26 asanas, postures, 2 breathing exercises. We began with a breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth, and we end full circle with the breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth, Kapalabhati breathing. Start with knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs, lock your arms, lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Concentrate, meditate. All you have to do is exhale. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you exhale through your mouth as you pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. Sit up tall, shoulders down, chest up, and go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back. Turn around, final Savasana. And close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. Take up as much or as little space as you'd like. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Feel your chest rise. And a slow exhale through your nose. Feel your chest fall. Breathe in. Breathe out. And all is coming.